this leads me to the scale up moment of the session that I call scale up. So it's more so what kind of, and you're already giving a lot, like you're giving a lot of gems already, but if you can, sum it up or give a little bit more, what kind of gems or advice would you give to a young, middle school, high school, girl, boy, playing basketball, football, soccer, swimming, whatever sport? What kind of advice would you give them if they really want to make it to high school and play sports, or college and play sports, or to the next level, overseas, NBA, NFL, different leagues? What would you tell them right now if you can talk to them directly?
One thing I would tell the youth right now is don't just put yourself in a box to be good at one thing, because you want to be as well-rounded as possible. And you don't know what you can be good at unless you try it, So like I told you earlier, I only played one sport, but I feel like, with my height, I could have been a good baseball player if I would have put more into. I could have been a better football. I could have been a football wide receiver or something like that. But like I put myself in a box as far as that goes. Not being afraid to be different is huge, because especially with social media and being trendy and stuff like that, like you want to keep up with what everybody else is doing, but don't be afraid to be different. Don't be afraid to try something that's positive, just because, it's not something that the people around you are doing. Don't be afraid of, or your family's not doing. Like, just step outside and do something different. Also, I spoke on it earlier, realizing that you're a brand. Right? Every day you wake up, everything you do, you building your brand or you harming your brand, or building it up. So as a business guy and, as a basketball coach, like I'm building my brand right now, and I want to make sure that, things continue to build. So look at yourself as that, as well as yourself as a business, and build your brand and make sure, and building relationships is huge. Being nice to people. All right, helping people that you don't know, because you don't know if, like, that little old lady that you helped take her groceries to the grocery store, she might, leave you some money in her will. You just don't know. Like anything can happen. Like I've heard of a lot of stories where, like, you only met somebody one time, but you had such an impact on them at that moment, like they will do anything for you, So I would say just be nice to like anybody, just show respect, have manners. And when it comes to social media, make sure it's a positive and not a negative. How you wear your clothes, what you do, what you say on your platform is huge. Because I've reached out to some college coaches on the behalf of kids, and they look at their Instagram and it's an automatic no. Doesn't mean the kid can't play basketball, but it's an automatic no, because a school is a brand, and if you don't fit their brand, or what you do on your social media think could be harmful to the school, they're not going to accept you.
Thanks for tuning in to SKaL, Sports, Knowledge, and Life, a space where we empower student athletes. Please like, share, follow, and subscribe.